Have you ever stopped to consider how the relationships in your life affect your happiness and overall well-being? It's a question worth pondering. The truth is, the power of positive relationships is immense and far-reaching. They play a crucial role in our lives, contributing significantly to our mental, emotional, and physical health. Positive relationships are the bedrock of a fulfilling life. They provide support when we're down, boost our spirits when we're low, and celebrate with us in our moments of triumph. They are the lifelines that keep us afloat in the turbulent sea of life's challenges. They are the safe havens where we can be our authentic selves, without fear of judgment or rejection. We, as humans, are inherently social creatures. From the time we are born, we crave connection, interaction, and a sense of belonging. This primal need for social connection is so deeply ingrained in us that our brains are wired to seek out and form relationships with others. It's a fundamental part of our survival and well-being. But the benefits of positive relationships extend beyond merely satisfying our social needs. They can also significantly impact our physical health. Studies have shown that individuals who maintain positive relationships tend to have lower levels of stress, better immune function, and even longer lifespans. This is because positive social interactions trigger the release of feel-good hormones like oxytocin and endorphins, which not only make us feel happier, but also help reduce stress and boost our immune system. Furthermore, positive relationships can also contribute to our mental and emotional health. They provide us with a sense of security and emotional stability, which is crucial for our mental well-being. They also help us develop a positive self-image, boost our self-esteem, and foster a sense of self-worth. In essence, the quality of our relationships significantly influences the quality of our lives. They shape our experiences, mold our perspectives, and ultimately determine our level of happiness and satisfaction in life. Indeed, the importance of positive relationships in our lives cannot be overstated. Experts in psychology and human behavior have long studied the impact of relationships on our well-being. Delving into this intriguing world of human interaction, let's hear what the experts have to say about the role of positive relationships in our lives. Renowned psychologist Dr. John Cacioppo, a pioneer in the field of social neuroscience, emphasized the importance of quality connections. He stated that feeling socially connected, particularly in an increasingly isolated world, is essential for our mental and physical health. In fact, research from Harvard University's ongoing study on adult development, which started about 8 decades ago, supports this view. The study shows that people who have close relationships are happier, physically healthier, and live longer. The quality of these relationships matters more than quantity, highlighting that it's not about having a multitude of friends, but rather about having deep, meaningful connections. And there's more. The American Psychological Association has reported that individuals with positive relationships have lower levels of stress and depression. In a world where mental health issues are on the rise, the significance of positive relationships cannot be overstated. They act like a buffer, helping us navigate through life's ups and downs. Moreover, positive relationships are not just beneficial for our mental health. The Mayo Clinic suggests that they can also boost our self-confidence and provide us with a sense of belonging. These relationships can encourage healthier behaviors, such as eating well, exercising regularly, and abstaining from harmful habits. Finally, let's turn to Dr. Robert Waldinger, the current director of the Harvard Study of Adult Development. He sums it up beautifully when he says, "Good relationships keep us happier and healthier, period." The takeaway? Positive relationships enrich our lives in countless ways, allowing us to thrive and flourish. They can reduce our stress levels, increase our happiness, and contribute to better mental health. As we can see, the consensus among experts is clear. Positive relationships are crucial for our emotional well-being. So let's invest our time and energy in cultivating these connections. After all, our happiness and health depend on it. The question then arises, how can one build and maintain positive relationships? Well, let's delve into that. One of the most fundamental building blocks of any strong relationship is empathy. This means putting yourself in the other person's shoes, trying to understand their perspective, their feelings. It's about being sensitive to their experiences and responding with kindness and understanding. When you practice empathy, you're showing your loved ones that their feelings matter to you, that you're there to support them. Next, we have open communication. This goes beyond the simple exchange of words. It's about expressing your thoughts, your feelings, your hopes, and your fears honestly and openly. And it's equally about listening, really listening to what the other person has to say. Good communication builds understanding and fosters closeness. It allows you to work through conflicts in a healthy, constructive way. Then there's respect. Showing respect means acknowledging the other person's inherent worth and treating them with kindness and consideration. It's about valuing their opinions, their feelings, their needs, and their boundaries. And this brings us to our next point. Setting healthy boundaries is crucial in any relationship. Boundaries aren't about shutting people out. They're about maintaining your well-being and self-respect. They're about defining what is acceptable to you and what isn't. When boundaries are respected, it creates a safe space where each person can express themselves freely and authentically. Finally, we have trust. Trust is the glue that holds relationships together. It's about believing in the other person's reliability and integrity. It's about feeling secure that they will be there for you, that they will keep their promises, that they won't betray you. Trust takes time to build, but it's absolutely worth the effort. So there you have it. To build positive relationships, practice empathy, communicate openly, show respect, set healthy boundaries, and cultivate trust. And remember, these strategies aren't one-time actions. They're ongoing commitments that you make to yourself and to the people you care about. Remember, building positive relationships is a continuous process that requires effort and commitment. In the journey of building positive relationships, challenges are inevitable. So how can we effectively navigate through them? Let's dive in and explore some common challenges. First, communication issues often surface in relationships. This could range from not communicating enough to not effectively expressing one's feelings or thoughts. The solution lies in open and honest communication. Speak your mind, but remember to also listen attentively. It's as much about understanding as it is about being understood. Second, trust issues can be a major stumbling block. Betrayals, whether big or small, can shake the very foundation of a relationship. To rebuild trust, it's important to apologize sincerely and show through actions that you are committed to change. It's a slow process, but patience and persistence can lead to healing over time. Third, differences in values and beliefs can create conflict. It's crucial to understand that it's okay to have different viewpoints. What's more important is to respect and appreciate these differences. Try to see things from the other person's perspective. This can foster understanding and acceptance. Now let's talk about conflict resolution. Disagreements are part of any relationship. However, it's how you handle these disagreements that can either strengthen or weaken the bond. Effective conflict resolution involves acknowledging the issue, understanding each other's viewpoints, and finding a compromise that satisfies both parties. Understanding is the bedrock of any relationship. It involves empathizing with the other person, acknowledging their feelings, and validating their experiences. It's about putting yourself in their shoes and seeing the world from their perspective. And finally, forgiveness. It's not about forgetting the wrongs done, but rather about letting go of the resentment and anger associated with them. It's a conscious decision to move forward without holding on to past hurts. Forgiveness is a gift you give not just to the other person, but also to yourself. It paves the way for emotional healing and allows for the rebuilding of trust and respect. Overcoming challenges in relationships strengthens the bond and leads to lasting happiness. Remember, a relationship without challenges is like a garden without flowers. It's the challenges that add color, depth, and beauty to our relationships, making them bloom with happiness and fulfillment. So, what is the payoff of investing time and effort in building positive relationships? Well, let's take a moment to reflect on the journey we've traveled together in this video. We've explored the power of positive relationships, the expert opinions supporting their importance, the strategies for building them, and the ways to overcome challenges that may arise. Positive relationships, as we've discovered, are more than just feel-good connections. They are a fundamental aspect of our lives, a source of strength, support, and happiness. When we surround ourselves with positive relationships, we open ourselves up to a world of emotional richness that can significantly improve our overall well-being. Let's consider the benefits we've discussed. Improved mental health is one of the most profound payoffs. Positive relationships create a supportive network where we can share our thoughts and feelings, reducing feelings of loneliness and isolation. They provide a safety net during times of stress, offering comfort and guidance, which in turn reduces anxiety and boosts our mood. Then there's the aspect of happiness. Positive relationships bring joy into our lives, creating shared moments of laughter, celebration, and even the simple pleasure of companionship. These relationships add color to our lives, painting our daily experiences with shades of love, warmth, and positivity. Our overall well-being also reaps the benefits. Positive relationships foster personal growth, encouraging us to become better versions of ourselves. They provide a nurturing environment where we can learn, grow, and strive towards our goals with the support and encouragement of those we value. So, to sum it up, the time and effort we invest in building and maintaining positive relationships are rewarded with a rich tapestry of emotional well-being. These relationships become our pillars of strength, our sources of joy, and our catalysts for personal growth. In the grand scheme of things, positive relationships are indeed a cornerstone of lasting happiness and emotional well-being.